So, hello everyone and welcome back to some more Dragon Age Origins, and let's just start to be looking through our gifts and give them to people and everything of a sort first and foremost, because I had plenty of gifts that I would need to give away, and not just these thoughtful gifts. Of course, also stuff for selling, and then I need to take this Muckle Glurium somewhere. I have to check exactly where. Well, I do know at least who likes this, as there was one specific person who talked that they had a very lovely little mirror back in the day. I wonder. Well, let's look. Alistair is at least liking us pretty well, 70. Morrigan is indeed still in the plus 11. Shale is in 42. We could give this stuff to him.
Very nice indeed.
And then the remarkable Sapphire too.
Very nice indeed.
And I really would like to be able to give something to Vun. She is still on the neutral. Maybe she would like this sort of a little bit of a... I think this is more of a wine rather than just otherwise alcohol. I do know that the one other person would definitely like alcohol, but maybe this could be okay. The winter brewed for a very discreet clientele and strong enough to fluster a tranquil and almost fatal spirit, best served with a powdering of castbane as a flavor enchanter. And not exactly certain if she will like this, but let's try.
Oh, marvelous.
Well, plus 5, I guess that's okay. Painting of the Rebel Queen. We know who wants that. It's Sten, obviously. So, have that.
Unexpected. Thank you.
You're welcome. The search for the true prophet. Like, this is the question. Like, I was thinking afterwards when we gave that one book about Orlais to Liliana, which I think was still reasonable considering it was about, like I said, about Tititi. Orlais, and she's from there. But on the other hand, I think that Vin would like books, and this is a little bit of the same sort of situation. On the other hand, I think this would be more material for her, but on the other hand, this is a book. It seems this book was saved from a fire at some point. The search for the true prophet. This tattered tome explores the possibility that Andraste was a powerful mage and not the Maker's Chosen. Actually, that makes sense when I'm reading, because otherwise if it was just about Andraste, then I would think that to be specifically for Liliana, but about her being a powerful mage and not the Maker's Chosen, it seems this book was saved from a fire at some point. That makes sense.
A generous gift.
Yay.
Thank you ever so much.
You're welcome. Ooh. Boots. Powder blue satin shoes with long ribbons that circled the ankle, gold lace trim and dangling gold charms shaped like puppies and at the finishing touches. This is kind of questionable to me. I know that Liliana likes shoes. On the other hand, there was the very specific shoes that the guy would like, as in the guy would be able to teach me about assassination as in Sevron, yes. Silver demon head ring. An ornate silver ring with a decorative element made to look like horned head of a demon. What's that supposed to be telling about the person that I'll be giving that to, I wonder. But at least it would be warm now. It's just, it's so difficult to choose sometimes who to give and what to give and so on and forth. Silver Sword of Mercy. How much is Sevron? Sevron, I really would need to be giving him some stuff so that he would like me. But I still don't have the exact boots he would want. I could try to give him just one thoughtful gift, I guess.
How nice.
He's still neutral though. And I kind of feel bad about giving him stuff like that, but should I give him these boots? But these don't seem like blue satin shoes. These don't look like satin shoes at all, but Yeah, I think it has to be for Liliana, to be honest. I was so hoping that I would be able to have the boots that he would like. Of course, Liliana just likes me way too much, to be honest, but sure.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
It just feels wrong not to give it to her, though. But yeah, she likes me 100%. There's no point of giving anything. An antique divine-stained map showing the boundaries of the ancient Tevinter Imperium. I don't know, would you like this sort of a ring? You do like the gold bars and silver bars that I at least know, so maybe you would like it.
How nice.
Not much, but you would be warm. So maybe I could be asking you to teach me to be an assassin. That's really my only hope there, to be honest. Morrigan. Have these.
Interesting.
Have these.
Interesting.
They're all just like +1. +1. Barely anything. Well. Lots of inspirations, of course, with a lot of people. Let me just see about the level ups, I guess, for people's first. It's not like I can choose anything else but that thing, so... For myself. But some others can level up, I'm sure. Sten can level up. Let's take 1 strength, and then I'll give you 1... Let's give you a couple of constitution, sure. Then, what from here? Death blow. Each time the warrior fells an enemy, the end of the battle seems closer. That could be okay. Or then just taking more on here. Let's take this under armor, sure. No. I'll take this one. Just can't choose sometimes. Then Vun can probably level up. Yeah. At least in some sense. Yeah, you can level up, definitely. You could choose something from here, but you can't really because there's nothing you could do and choose. Let me just increase your magic a lot. I can choose 2. This stuff would make sense too for you, especially when you are actually a circle mage. Mass rejuvenation wouldn't be bad. You have none of those things, obviously enough. Let's go for the life ward. And then I don't know about that. I'll take the arcane shield just so that I can go into here later then for her. I think that's okay. Sevron. What about your level ups? But you really don't need that stuff though. I guess I could be giving you more of the strength considering your cunning score is so low anyways. Duelist is definitely the best one from those for you, I'd say. What from here though? I guess you could go for the pickpocketing because I'm not doing that. Goop the Craze is good. Lacerate, sure, you can take both of those. And then let's see, Saffron, our doggy can level up. Let's take some of that and some of this. Okay, nothing more without doggy. And then Liliana can also level up. Let's take more dexterity and a little bit of cunning. Sure. You're more to the cunning nonetheless. Sure, take that. Why not? Let's take combat maneuvers. Or was it in here? Yeah, this would allow you to use the cunning modifier. I guess that's okay to take that lethality just for that reason. Then Liliana, Vun. Vun I did level up, or did I? Now wondering, I did have to level her up. I just didn't notice that there was one more in here. Yep, okay. So, Morrigan, I have a special gift for you. Very, very special. So I hope you appreciate it for what it is.
What have you there? A mirror? You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it. much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
I wish you to be better friend to me. Friendlier to me. But didn't you still tell about that at some point? I would have thought that you did, but maybe you didn't. But I still knew that it would be for her, so... You could be a bit nicer, I suppose. That's too wrong of me to actually say, so don't be ridiculous. It's a gift, Morrigan.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift. Not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly.
You are welcome. Maybe Morrigan. Yeah, but I didn't want to read about that. Maybe that one day. But yes, it's still neutral, so she wouldn't still be warm to me.
I have a thought.
Okay, have thought. Oh, what's on your mind?
We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands.
Do you mean the book that I already have? What do you want with the grimoire exactly?
'Tis a book of spells, of the sort that Flemeth has dabbled with throughout her long life. 'Tis not the sort of thing that would benefit a mage of the standard variety. They were taught a different path. I, however, was taught by my mother. I know a way around the wards my mother would have placed on such a tome. I know the language that she would have written it in. I would find such a tome most useful.
I understand. Useful in what way exactly?
Useful in the way that it might increase my power. Useful in the way that I would become more useful to you. Does that not follow?
Yes. What makes you think that the mages still have this book?
Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that daren't even glance towards the places my mother has walked for eons. No doubt 'tis considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no harm in looking, surely?
Yeah, we can keep an eye on it, as in I have it in my inventory. Very well, if we go back to the tower, I'll look for it.
Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
Well, you're in luck. You're in luck. Because I happen to have it right here in my inventory. A black grimoire. It says that it even tells you, hey, Morrigan would want to get a look at this.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
Yeah.
When I spoke of it to you, I did not truly hope... This is a most fortuitous event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
You are welcome. You're welcome.
I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Well, I hope it will be very, very interesting. At least warm now. Finally. How long? Now that's a different question entirely. How long will she be able to remain? Okay, turn runes for the circle, all the novice runes. Should I also turn the journeyman
Such a
runes?
force has not been seen since the collapse of the Tevinter Imperium.
If you say so, I guess. If you say so. But to be honest, I think even the journeyman runes aren't really that amazing. Yeah, let me just give those journeyman runes too, because why not? There we go.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Sure. Vun, what about you? It's a nice looking staff though.
What's on your mind?
I don't know. Do you have anything on your mind? Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
That's good. Please let me know nonetheless if there is anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
You're welcome, Vun. Hey, Liliana, I don't think I have anything to talk with you anymore.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Of course.
I'm sorry. Any tales? I
Of
wonder
course I
if she
do.
had anything
I
more.
love stories far too much to keep them
Darkspawn,
to
Evelyn,
myself.
Flement, Alintra,
Everyone should be able to... Which one?
Shardan. Did she tell about any of that?
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Maybe.
I know that look. You... Of course.
What will you do when this is all over? I guess I can ask that.
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
Well, we have also seen a lot of death. I don't know if I'm interested in more death.
Ugliness can be found anywhere if you look hard enough. The same can be said of beauty. There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
I'm just afraid that I'll go to romance path again. Let's just try it and stay alive for now.
Good idea. Before one plans for the future, one should be sure one has one, yes?
Eesh. I hope I didn't say again the bad things. Stan, I don't know how I could be so that I would have you in the best light, but
What is your wish, Kadan?
I don't know. Something you mentioned, maybe.
Speak then.
Sure.
Then I suggest we move on.
I don't know if I have anything that I can
I am
talk with
hardly
you.
surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange? Did I
To
ask
put
this?
it lightly,
I think I did ask
no
this
one has a
already.
place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Anyway, I
well.
was thinking that I think I've already said that
As-
too. I don't think there's anything new with Stan exactly. What about you, Shale?
It speaks.
You speak too.
It doesn't have better things to do.
I don't know. Let's move on then. Nothing apparently. No point talking then. Sorry to bother you. Hello, Alistair.
Something on your mind?
Maybe. I can't do that. That would be so...
Of course.
Yeah, no point. Nothing. Nothing. Hello, Zebra.
I've a question, if I may.
You may not. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
You could go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Yes. But as long as you remember a friend, nothing more. Just a friend, Sevran. Friend.
What say you?
Can you, please?
I suppose the crows are already furious, yes? What harm is another tweak to their nose? If you wish to be trained in the basics of an assassin, I can certainly show you. Or anyone else who is also a rogue. It shall be fun. I will make it fun. I promise.
Thanks. Yay! I have a specialization that I wanted. I can take the assassin, yes, as my second specialization. So, +2 dexterity, plus 2.5 critical chance. So yes, the assassin finds any notion of fairness and a quaint ideal that has no place in combat. Poisons are their weapon of choice, as are crippling strikes that inflict persistent wounds on their foes. As killers, assassins are a marvel of stealth and efficiency. Yes. Woo! Achievement unlocked. To be an elite. Oh yeah, I do have a dog too. Don't forget the dog. Oh.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
I should have actually given Liliana enough, whatever it was that she needed to be able to use Marjolaine's bow, but oh well. What's done is done. I don't think she can right now. Let's see Sten though. Did I give Sten the correct weapon? Yes, Starfang and then Asala. Yes, good. You have Asala with you, which is important. And Liliana, can you use Marjolaine's bow? Yes, you can use Marjolaine's bow now. I gave you enough. And I guess I'll sell this, or maybe I'll equip it as my secondary weapon. It might be okay as my secondary, as a bow. But yeah, Marjolaine can definitely have this one. This is the correct one for her to use. Certainly. Okay. Hey, Ben. Bet. Roll. Roll. Okay, let's just go and sell some stuff then, and then we can be heading on our way.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's
Yes.
good to have you along on the road.
Let me see where's Mr. Dwarf. To be honest, I never... and this is something that I don't think I would care for. Let's just freaking sell that too. I guess I could use some of those things. It's just always like, I don't know if I really would want to, but maybe I could use them, but... Sorry, it's not Crusher, Bergen's Bow. Did I have actually? I have to check now. Did I still have these items equipped in here? Yes, I do. So let's just unequip this, because it's not like I wanted to use another set there at the moment anyways. And you can take those away. You can have these too, of course. Yeah, you only have one. You have the one. I guess you could have some sort of daggers as a secondary, of course. You, on the other hand, I guess I can leave you with this Antivian longbow if you happen to have some need of it, and then we could maybe change these daggers if I want to. It's not like I would be using these, for example. Armor penetration doesn't seem quite... like, critical backstab damage does seem better though. Asturian Smite is pretty good though. So sure, you can have Asturian Smite instead. That's a pretty cool looking sword though, to be honest. Greenblade isn't quite that great, so can sell that. Okay, I think that's pretty good.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
I do
It's good to have you
remember
along
that
on the-
I needed to use that key of the city too. I got that at one point and I haven't equipped it at all yet. that I don't need. That at least is certain, and I don't need any bolts. I don't want to sell all of that stuff because I might decide to use some of it at some point for some character, but I do have to be looking into that. But it's good that we at least got rid of some of those gifts, because really we did have way too many gifts around. Yeah, that's a flawed. That's flawed ice crystals, flawed fire crystal. All that are not clear, I will definitely sell. And to be honest, like, what do I do with 2 of those? At maximum, I want to keep 1 of each. And I was using like this already, right? Yeah, you're using exactly the same one, so why should I keep that? Like at all? It's a good question. Why should I? Okay, so that's some stuff at least. It's not exactly excellent, but this could be good too to give to Morrigan. Yeah, let's buy it. We have the gold right now, so let's use it for something. There's different stuff, lots of freaking stuff here that I could be buying if I truly wanted to. King Marik's shield, so to speak. It's not real King Marik's shield though. But the key to the city was +2 to all attributes, +4 to spell resistance, and 10% to healing effects received. That's really good though. Like, my rings are so bad, in all honesty. I guess I should be the one to use it, even though I was thinking that this healing effects received would be really cool to have for Alistair. But in all honesty, it should be me using it, because I'm from Orzammar, so it kind of feels natural for me to be using that ring specifically, even though it feels weird that this is a ring, to be honest. But okay, then what? I guess I could still have a quick peek into the runes. Enchanting.
Enchantment?
Yes. Possibly. Maybe. I have Journeyman Electricity, and here the versus Darkspawn, and Lightning. This one had Master Flame and Expert Hail. Starfang has a lot of stuff too. I guess it can keep it though at the moment, like there's not really a reason why not have them have those. Yeah, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure to have a little bit of a peek. At least my actually both weapons are now in a lightning that they weren't before. But okay, let me just save. I think we could go, because I was thinking of, after all, traveling to the place where I could be getting rid of some of the equipment that I'm carrying. So we could go and travel there first.
Yes.
Let's just have you both with me now. Vun hasn't traveled with us after all for a bit here. So indeed, if I go here and just go and take some equipment there, I think that will be nice. To be able to take some of our equipments there. We do have some sort of an encounter on the way. It might be Vun's encounter, because after all it seems like we got a little bit further with Vun's story, so maybe, but not sure if it is. Well, we'll see if it is or if it isn't. Or if it's just a random encounter. Both are just as much of options from my point of view, at least. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do? I guess you could sustain this for yourself. Taunt. Then you will do... I would love to just get you to start doing this into here after all. If these guys don't try to stop you from casting it, it's so annoying that they almost are trying to, or almost managed to do it anyways, considering the full situation going on. Sure, you can also do that there. Why not? Do some extra. Actually, do this. They could get some more damage in there. Sure. Knock that guy over a little bit. I think I would also like to actually concentrate on this guy a little bit if possible. Actually, you could do this here, and then you could go into stealth already, and start to be heading that way, and you could do this for us. I hate that I already was hitting then when I really didn't want to do that. I would like you to do the group healer in Ratter, but I'm not sure that managed to really happen. Okay, that seems okay though. And you can just do that there. Okay, one thing down, or one big guy down. If you see traps too, please let me know. Well, I don't see traps in this direction anyways. I might see some in there, but no idea really. Just come from the same direction so that you don't encounter traps. Would suck if you would now encounter traps when I'm already here. Yep. Now there has to be freaking traps.
What?
As you
I just want to make sure to get these traps out of the way. I'm always worried about traps in these locations. Which I think does make sense, if you think about it. Be a bit concerned about traps. Okay, that's taken care of. Alright, nothing really there. Not much there either. Just Hurlock bodies all over the place. Well, let's start looting.
All right.
Deadroot. That's the Red Tomb Path. It's always weird how the Red Tomb Path just suddenly gets completely overrun, I'd try to say. It's like incapable of saying the right words. Well, it happens, I guess. Loot, 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 and a loot. Okay, then a little bit of an elf root here. And that's good. We got them all of the stuff here anyways. Let's get into here then and continue on our way. Okay, so it was Vun's special thing.
I fell.
You sure did. And you have been even resting in the camp for a long time and haven't been in Orzammar at all. No, really, you're very observant.
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Thought what exactly was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay, then. Well, I'll be waiting for that explanation. Then, well, let's head on nonetheless for the moment first. All the way into this location. So, then I do need to check where exactly I need to be taking that lyrium. I do need to at least visit Circle of Magi place. That's certainly at least a fact. That's a place I need to go and visit in. Party storage has a few little things in it at this point. Okay, let's see. What do we want to leave behind? Do I want to use this? But yeah, Templar helmets, like I was saying, that I kind of like the Templar outfit that we were using. It's really cool looking with Alistair. I kind of like it even more than the one that we're using now, so... Then there's all of these gifts. If I'm not gonna be giving them at the moment, I might as well leave them behind. And if I'm not using these, I might leave them behind. And I'm pretty happy with the ones that we have in use right now, and I feel bad of selling them at the moment. So I guess that works. Should I leave these gifts? Oh, that's a good question. Galen's shield, we're not going to be using at least at the moment, and I definitely not planning to sell it, so I might as well leave it here. Should I start using the bow? Maybe. But yeah, I would need a little bit more strength to be able to use this goddamn Dungan sword. Maybe I should be leaving it here for the moment and time being, and maybe I'll equip it later. We'll see. We'll see about that one. Olaf's Bright Cheese Knife. Whew. Where did I get this from? Usaris is of course a special sword, but I kind of feel bad about leaving that one, so if I leave some of these, then I'd rather leave that specific one, I'd say. So that's at least okay. I would have left some decent amount of stuff into here. Now at least I have almost half of the space here. It feels weird to leave most of the gifts, so I guess that's okay, having left at least most of that. So I think this is an okay place to end then for this episode. We at least did some discussions. I guess the one other thing we could do is to just go camp from here and see about talking to Vun. I guess I could do that still in this episode. Makes sense, so we can chat to Vun about this, what happened during this way, so it doesn't get left really far.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Also Morrigan, apparently. What did you find then?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands, but this is not it.
Okay. Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
That wouldn't come into my mind. That should prove useful, no?
Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Yeah, that definitely sucks. So why would she risk sending you with me when you would appear to be very important to her?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Sounds disturbing. And you had no idea? I'm so sorry. That sounds pretty horrible as a mother as well, just like my mother is horrible.
Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Of course. Kill Flemeth? Isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
This true, I'm sure. But yeah, this all seems silly questions, so I guess I won't. So very well, I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then. So I must remain at the camp, confront her, and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
I can work with that. Do you have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
I can understand that, but we'll do the things in the Orzammar first. After that, we'll deal with your mother. Gil, are you serious? It does seem like quite a big task. Kill Flemeth, a witch of the wild.
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. Like I said, after Orzammar.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
I can definitely understand that. Yay, she can like me at least a little bit. Woohoo. Okay, Vun, you have some explaining to do as well. Vun.
What's on your mind?
I guess I shouldn't have disturbed you then.
It is no trouble.
Really? You then don't want to talk? Is it that you don't like me enough, so you don't want to talk? Eesh. I guess I then would need to just give you some other gifts, or maybe it's because of the fact that we happen to have to talk with the Morrigan, so you don't want to talk now. That's also a possibility, definitely. Well, what else might you like, at least to some degree? I do feel that you might like this, but on the other hand, I feel that also maybe Zevran would like it, so it's like, I don't know. I definitely know I won't be giving this, nor this. Shape of a sword. Andras's flame. Ugh. I don't know what to do. This seems more reasonable to give to Morrigan, but we at least gained the quest properly now from her, so that's the most important.
Most kind.
Still just there. I don't know if you would like that the best. Eesh, whatever. If you don't want to talk to me, then don't talk to me. I guess that's fine too. We will at least go, and we will need Vunne's help definitely when we go and deal with Flemeth in the future, so she will be around in there after all. Okay, but I think I'll be ending here for the moment. Next time then we will indeed head back to Orzammar most likely, but first of course go through the few other places, as in go and take the Lyrium into its correct location and so on and forth. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed some more Dragon Age Origins, and I'll see you for more next time. So, bye bye, and see you then. To be continued with Kidarusha next time in Dragon Age.